Hi, my name is Joshua Witten, and this is my speech. Skyscrapers, windows, mirrors, televisions, gorillas. What do all of these have in common? Today, I'm going to inform you a little bit about glass. Many of you may be familiar with glass, but don't know the full range of applications that glass has. Or others may look no further than the glass that's straight in front of them, not exploring or understanding most about it. With a little bit of research and some personal hands-on experience, I come before you today, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what glass is, the applications that it holds today, and what we can expect for the future of glass. What is glass? A little bit of a history of glass. Glass first showed itself in a natural form of obsidian, volcanic glass, or beach glass that was created from lightning bolts in the sand. And this was usually around 5,000 BC. It wasn't until about 3,500 BC that in Mesopotamia, Egyptians started making vases, beads for trade, and even sculptures of the gods. Romans took it a step further in the 1st century and started creating window panes for their Roman Empire and their temples. What forms glass? There are 3 components that form glass. First, the former, then the flux, and the stabilizer. The former is the silicate based, flux is what's used to make it really hot, and the stabilizer is to make sure it doesn't deteriorate or dissolve. Glass, when it's formed, has a very strong bond, but in a very scattered way, so that it's almost like a liquid and a solid. To create the glass, you then heat up all 3 of those components, the former, the flux, and the stabilizer, and you heat it up to about 2,400 degrees Fahrenheit. And once cooled, you'll get your glass. We just talked a little bit about what glass is, where it came from. Let's explore now what applications glass has for us today. A typical plant that produces glass will produce 5,000 tons of glass a week. Now, if that were to function for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, that would come to a total of 260,000 tons of glass a year. Doing a little bit more research, I found that there was a little over 500 factories that are producing glass in America alone. And once added all up, that's 130 million tons of glass. That's a lot of glass. Now, where do we see glass? Skyscrapers, one of the biggest ones. Glass is everywhere. We see them in our windows, our TVs. We see them on our car windows. New York Times' Michael Pollock did a little bit of research himself, and he found out that in Manhattan, there's roughly 10.7 million windows. That's a lot of windows. Another really big thing that's going on right now is fiber optics. Fiber optics are glass threads that can transfer a bunch of information. It's about 1 million megabits per second, which is 1 pentabit. And to put that in perspective for you YouTubers, that's 17,000 HD videos in 1 second that you can download through fiber optics. And one of the most common things to know about our fiber optics is these fun little color displays that we have. Now that we've looked a little bit about what applications glass has for today, let's look to the future. Mythbusters, that you may know, Adam Savage and Jamie Hyneman, along with Corning Incorporated, created a video that's called The Glass Age. And they talk a little bit about how glass is really starting to shape our future. One of the biggest things right now I really like is called Willow Glass. As you can see, it's a very flexible glass and also very durable, just like Gorilla Glass. I have an example here This glass right here is just a regular window pane, and when a ball bearing is sent at it at 125 miles per hour, it shatters. And it'll go through, and a lot of glass will fly everywhere. But when coated with the Gorilla Glass in the back and the soda lime in the front, the soda lime will go and it'll break. But the Gorilla Glass is so sturdy and made to withstand this type of compression, it doesn't go through. Applications for this can include coating windows in tornado or hurricane neighborhoods where things will fly at it and cause lots of injuries. Other things that are coming to display, Corning is developing all sorts of really fun stuff. In their video, Corning shows that they're starting to come up with glass interfaces in entire rooms so that medical companies can work together with people across the world. Teachers will be able to teach more in depth and use big touchscreen walls, if you can imagine, and touchscreen tables that students can be more interactive with the teachers. And of course we have this one, which I'm really excited about. It's very large glass walls. They're interactive. People can go and they can go on tours, and they can use this glass. This is only a small portion of what glass is starting to do for us, and we'll see very much more in the future. Just talked a little bit about what glass was, how it's made. We talked a little bit about the applications, about where glass is today and where we can see it, and where the future is going to take us in the glass. And to all you people out there, I'll say welcome to the new age, the age of glass. Thank you.